Brooke, I'm so excited to catch up with you. I really wanted to talk about GIFTTS. You were obviously the founder and one of the key executives, and a lot of people don't know the history, so I was hoping maybe you could explain the inception of it and how it came to be.
We were on a family vacation in Bermuda at one of our hotels. The Cambridge Beach is there. And we had been talking as a family for a long time about bringing in a philanthropic arm of the company. I think as a family, as individuals, always been very big on giving back and very aware also of the impact of our hotels on their communities. And more than anything, we had our hotels coming to us and telling us about the good works that they were doing.
Well, it's one of our core values is respect our neighbors. So from respect our neighbors comes our desire to give back to the community. And when you look at, we live in a beautiful place. You know, Monterey Peninsula, Monterey County is a beautiful place, but also there's a lot of need in Monterey County. So through our Pebble Beach Company Foundation, through our special events such as the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am and the Concours d'Elegance, we are able to give back about $7.5 million to the community each year. So it's something that's very important to us and part of our core values.
Last year, I think the most important partnership for us has been with ORP, an NGO that is fighting ghost nets and its effect on turtles and other marine creatures. With them, we've started a program where we collect donations, create awareness with our guests and associates. And in fact, end of the year, we are looking to open a turtle rescue center for those turtles that unfortunately do get entangled in the nets.
So in 2011, we suffered a very big earthquake. Then we opened our function rooms to accommodate 300 or 400 people. Hotels sometimes needs to be hospital to keep the safety for all the public, all the people, even though the hotel guests and people on the road, doesn't matter.
It was, an epiphany is probably too strong a word, but I did kind of hear a voice say, Harris, it's time. So with the help of two people who were professionals in education, we put together in a very short period of time a plan that we were going to adopt a neighborhood and every 2-, 3-, and 4-year-old would go to school, preschool for free, and make sure that they graduated from high school, and then make sure that if they were accepted to college, vocational school, or trade school, that everything would be paid for. Everyone went crazy, and that was the beginning of the Tangelo Park program. We've been doing Tangelo Park now for almost 25 years. I suspect we've sent close to 200 kids through college. High school graduation rates have gone from about 49% to 100%. College graduation rates nationally are at about 35%. That is, if a youngster starts, only 35% of them graduate in 4 years. At Tangelo, almost 78% graduate in 4 years.
We've just opened One Fair Hotel and Spa about a year ago, and before we opened the hotel, we actually started working with one of the polytechnic universities and colleges in Singapore of really coming out and how we can engage young people in coming in and working in our particular property. So when we built the hotel, we built our training facilities and stuff that we could actually not only be a place where students could come for attachments, but could actually come in as a work-study program.
Environment first, people second means pretty much that all our properties have actually built into environments. The first boundary has built in Laguna Phuket, which was an old tin mine, and the chairman had the vision to build the first integrated resort. He did. Cleaned up a place which was completely contaminated, put the environment back first. When the environment was there up to par, then we brought the people in. We built the hotels and we started that. The same happened in many other locations. We always choose places which are remote, and we're trying to preserve what is there or fix it when it's broken, and then bring the guest in and show it off.
As a matter of fact, presently in India, there is a major national initiative, which is a cleaner India. It's receiving direction straight from the Prime Minister's office. So we're very pleased that something that we have been doing for decades has now become, a movement, a national movement, and we are able to contribute more effectively to it.
For us, it's very much about giving to the community. We really want to support the local community and businesses that need our help. We work with a lot of youth sort of agencies to make sure that we can actually support people trying to get them into the hospitality industry. So one of our projects is Vital Regeneration, which actually support youth work. So recently we actually had 12 people who came from that charity, and they did 12 3-hour sessions spending time working with us at the hotel so they could get an idea of what it is to actually work, because so many of these people have never worked in their lives before and it's quite a scary thing for them. So it helps them learn what's kind of expected of them when they go into a business, but also to give them a flavour of the hospitality industry, so what it's like to work in housekeeping or front office, so they can get an idea of what they want to do for their future. And I think that really gives them a confidence kind of to actually take that step and move forward.
This is that culture we want to have really. We are really working with anything, and we go to the old folks people, and we repair, we paint, we change the electricity, the bulb, all this. And we do a lot of this work. Valentine's Day, we sell roses, again in front of the hotel. And that again goes to charity. Everything we do, the hotel will match dollar for dollar. And we have people as well. We had an old lady in our hotel who could not see anymore. So we bought glasses for her through that money as well. So so the money comes from the people for the people. What is incredible is people want to give, but they don't know how to give it, where to give it, what association and so. So it's a very easy way for them to do it on a regular basis.
Being part of the GIFTTS program, when we chose our charity last year, we really wanted to do something very local. So we chose on one side plastic wheel with the objective to have free plastic waters all over the world, and we start right in Amsterdam with our own boat. And the second one was the Johan Cruyff Foundation. Johan Cruyff, the famous footballer, who's all about getting the youth and young people moving into sports. And with having those two charities and foundations, we basically donate €1 per night per room to those two foundations. And guests upon checkout can actually choose where they associate themselves with more, so either the Johan Cruyff Foundation or Plastic Wheel.
Philanthropy and getting involved, that's just part of it. It's part of our industry now. It's not a sidebar anymore. So I guess I don't necessarily think of it as philosophy as much as I think of it as just being good business people and being good people. As long as the hotel is profitable and we are giving back to the ownership company and we're giving back to the management group, then we have some wiggle room. We give back to as many people as we can.